exact date, the Earth is set to face mass extinction revealed by scientists from the University of Bristol. And they found scary results which could signify the end times. It's early 2025, and what better way to celebrate another year on Earth than to find out from what the scientists are trying to tell us the exact date it's all going to end. Now, there's been so much talk throughout history about how the world will be destroyed, and while nobody has been able to definitively say how it will happen, new research believes it holds a key. And according to a study conducted by the University of Bristol of the UK, we've got a few million years left until it's all over. The researchers found through their calculations using computer simulations into how all mammals will die, found that humans are likely to go extinct in 250 million years only if we stop doing one thing. The report suggests that Earth will cease to have any mammal inhabitants that cannot adjust to living with temperatures of between 104 Fahrenheit to 158 degrees Fahrenheit, that's 40 degrees Celsius to 70 degrees Celsius. And, 40 degrees you can manage, that's 104, but it's very hot. And now this is because of our fossil fuel burning and greenhouse gas emissions, which researchers say need to stop now, and if not, we're only quickening the end of times. As we know, 104 degrees Fahrenheit is even hot for animals and, of course, plants. Now, as we've not had a mass extinction event since the dinosaurs were wiped out 66 million years ago by a massive asteroid impact on Earth, maybe we've just started to believe that it'll never happen again. But we're actually well overdue from what the scientists are saying. Think about it. There have been 5 mass extinction events in the history of the world, and we've been sitting pretty for 66 billion years without triggering one. And this one is different, as it's totally man-made and our own fault, the scientists say. As Earth's tectonic plates move slightly each year, there are times when they come together to form a supercontinent every 400 to 600 million years, which might trigger some nasty natural disasters as well. But it'll mostly signify the end of times. Lead author Dr. Alexander Farnsworth, Senior Research Associate with the Cabot Institute for the Environment at University of Bristol, said, "The newly emerged supercontinent would effectively create a triple whammy comprising the continental effect, hotter sun, and more CO2 in the atmosphere, of increasing heat for much of the planet. The result is a mostly hostile environment devoid of food and water sources for mammals. Widespread temperature of between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius and even greater daily extremes compounded by high levels of humidity would ultimately seal our fate. Humans, along with many other species, would expire due to their inability to shed this heat through sweat, cooling of their bodies." Co-author Dr. Eunice Lowe, Cabotier and research fellow in climate change and health at the University of Bristol, said that we need to be thinking about our fossil fuel, saying it's vitally important not to lose sight of our current climate crisis, which is a result of human emissions of greenhouse gases. And while we're predicting an uninhabitable planet in 250 million years, today we are already experiencing extreme heat that is detrimental to human health, and that is why it's crucial to reach net zero emissions as soon as possible. Dr. Farnsworth said, "The outlook in the distant future appears very bleak. Carbon dioxide levels could be double current levels, with the sun also anticipated to emit about 2.5% more radiation, and the supercontinent being located primarily in the hot, humid tropics. Much of the planet could be facing temperatures of between 40 to 70 degrees Celsius. This work also highlights that a world within the so-called habitable zone of solar system may not be the most habitable for humans, depending on whether the continents are dispersed, as we have today, or in a large supercontinent. That would not be good for us either. in 250 million years, Earth will form a donut shape with an inland sea in the middle and the Pacific Ocean taking up the majority of Earth's surface. And this is on Collective Spark by Britt Jones on Light Bible. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.